All right, we got good lighting. We're on like day, what, 4 here. Get my drink. I think we're ready to rock and roll.
Sorry? Helen, bring me in the dance hall racket.
All right, hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're gonna be diving into springtime themed horror books, or books that kind of embody springtime, which I know normally means like blooms and flowers and, you know, warmer weather. And, you know, I say that, well, this is what the weather outside looks like right now. It's just like absolute garbage and slush. We had fall, spring, but let's also talk about like spring also has some like darker themes to it, you know, with like the whole concept of rebirth and growth and how that can really amplify a good story. My hands are still out of shot. We'll bring it up here for you guys. Also, if you notice that I'm standing, I hurt my back again, so we're doing a standing episode. But that being said, I hope you enjoy these 5 books that kind of give a darker twist to the springtime season. First up, we have The Wicked Girls by Alex Marwood. Set in England during the springtime, this gripping thriller follows the intertwined lives of 2 women who share a dark secret from the past as they confront their history and navigate through blooming landscapes. The arrival of spring symbolizes a time of renewal and growth amidst the haunting mysteries that unfold. I've not read this one. It looked pretty good. I don't know. We'll find out, you know. Just let's put this one up here, okay? Right here. Editing Megan, right here. Put that up for everybody to look at so they can see the title instead of me just reading a little synopsis. So if you're even following me for a while, it will be no surprise that I chose this book, The Night Sisters by Jennifer McHannon. I loved The Winter People. And now I want to make sure that that's the same author. Let me go get the book and make sure I'm reading. Jennifer McHannon. Yes, it's the same. I had to go get The Winter People. You know I loved this book. So it will come as no surprise that I am suggesting another of her books. I have yet to read this one. It is on my TBR. So let's give the little synopsis for you guys. I gotta like stand back here. Taking place during Vermont, to nobody's surprise. Of course I'm going to love a good New England kind of creepy vibe. This atmospheric novel explores the chilling secrets of an old motel and a family's haunted past. Are we getting a vibe? Because I'm getting a vibe here. As the characters unravel the mystery lurking within the blooming landscape and juxtaposition of renewal and darkness adds to the depth of the narrative, like I was saying, making it perfect for this season. Guys, if you catch me looking down, I started typing scripts out so I could actually remember my thoughts instead of like improving everything for you. So if you're new here, don't come at me for that. If you're a returning if you're the returning villain of my story, give me a round of applause. We're making progress. We're trying to be more efficient here, but it requires me looking at my phone. Again, I love the atmosphere of The Winter People, so I'm really hoping that, seeing that it is also by Jennifer McHannon, I'm looking at the book and making sure I say her name correctly. I really hope that we're gonna get like a same kind of like description and like, you know, when authors have a style, and I'm hoping that this will continue her style, because Winter People, though not spring, I also highly recommend that. So bonus book. Read this one too, okay? All right, it's gonna come as no surprise to any of you that I'm going to suggest T. Kingfisher for you guys, all right? I mean, I guess we could put What Moves the Dead in here, but that wasn't what I originally had chosen. But What Moves the Dead also totally fits this vibe. That's totally spore, totally like renewal and the ending of a cycle. We love it. That would fit in here. Again, bonus book. But I'm here to suggest The Hollow Places. Put it up. So while this isn't necessarily 100% springtime, it still uses the environment and the weather, like not necessarily the weather, whether it's not the word I'm looking for, the environment and the setting like of what could be assumed to be spring to like create this really ominous feeling, which I mean, if you've read it already, you know. If you haven't read it and you've read other works by her, then you know. And if you don't know, you should know, because otherwise I would not be suggesting it to you. Again, this also plays with the ideas of like rebirth and incarnation, that of which, you know, are spring themes, not necessarily just springtime. And I cannot get enough of her writing style. It's just, it's gorgeous. Gorgeous words, gorgeous descriptions. I have read The Hollow Places. I believe I gave this 5 stars. I don't remember if it made it into my top books of last year, if I read it the year before. There's a few scenes that live rent-free in my head from this book, and I don't want to spoil it, but what I described this book as is like kind of like Gravity Falls meets like Silent Hill vibes. Yeah, that would be exactly how I describe The Hollow Places, because like I said, the other 2 I haven't read, but this one I have, and that is how I'm going to describe it to you guys without giving like explicit spoilers. Also, I can't get over that this shirt. Can you guys hear all the snowplows going by? I'm so sorry if you hear my snowplows. I can't get over that this shirt has thumb holes in it. It's been a little while since I've had a shirt with thumb holes, so if I, you know, if I do the weird hand things, you can tell. I'm also standing, so I have a little bit more movement today. We're here for it. This book has been suggested to me a couple of times, maybe a handful. I want to say like 3. That's a couple, handful, right? That counts, right? It's been recommended a couple of times to me. So we're putting it on this list because I feel like it fits the theme, and that would be The Girl with All the Gifts by The Girl with All the Gifts by M.R. Carey. Okay, let's in a dystopian world plagued by deadly fungal infection, arrival of spring brings a glimmer of hope amidst the darkness as the characters navigate through a world in turmoil. The season symbolizes resilience, presents Megan's notes. We're not going to read them. All right, we went on to how I would like stretch it to make it actually fit spring. We don't need that. We're going to suggest this one, Sporer. We're going to go with it, Sporer. Somebody suggested it because I wanted something that had like kind of some like of the newer Resident Evil vibe. If you with the Might Musin, like that kind of vibe. So that's why this book got suggested to me. But again, I haven't read it. It's on my TBR, but it feels like it could fit with Sporer. Sporer just feels springy to me, right? Mushrooms, they're buoyant, they're bouncy, they're spring. Do I have to say more? It's gonna work. That's what we're gonna go with. Michelle Hurley. All right, next we're gonna suggest The Lonely by, I just read it, the author, and it literally left my brain as I started speaking. Andrew Michelle Michael? And Michael, Andrew Micro. Let's try this again. The Lonely by Andrew Michael Hurley. There we go. All the words out. I'm so sorry. You guys, I swear, I'm sorry. All right, so this is set along an English coast. Okay, so this is set along an English coast in the springtime. It's atmospheric, explores the themes of isolation, which we love a good isolation. Introspect in the eerie beauty of the natural world. Can we talk about Megan, like nighttime, middle of the night, Megan's notes as opposed to Megan recording the videos? Like, we're not the same people. We're like completely different, so you're gonna have to bear with me, the day shift one. The characters confront their demons along with the landscape. The arrival of spring serves as a background for both beauty and dread, making it a haunting, atmospheric read. I have not read this one, but again, I'm plan on reading all of the ones that are on this because they looked good to me when Nighttime Megan was doing her research, okay? All right. And there you have it. There are 5 horror springtime reads. Whether you're in a mood for a gripping thriller or an atmospheric mystery, or maybe a dystopian tale, these novels offer a chilling twist on the season of renewal. Okay, let us know in the comments down below which book you're planning to add to your TBR, or if you've read any of these. And don't forget to subscribe, hit that like button, and come back in the next one to see what we're up to. I have a list of springtime horror movies coming, so I hope you enjoy. And until next time, happy reading, happy whatever we're doing. Stay spooky, my friends. I love you all. Bye-bye.